Okay, I'm Rizal.
I'm mukhriz.
And I'm Paul.
And our drummer couldn't make it today. He has like some other things going on, so it's three of us today. But his name's Rizal too. So
Same name.
Yeah, same name.
And we are the Hiroshima Lovers.
Yes, we are the Hiroshima Lovers. I guess you could say we play a mixture of we play melodic punk rock, pop punk that we're influenced a lot by bands or like Epitaph and Fat Records, a bit of like Lookout as well. So yeah, that's main genre, like pop punk, melodic punk rock.
Hiroshima Lovers names.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's actually a very interesting question. I think you're the first person to actually ask that. Well, I'm actually me and mukhriz, we're actually fans of comics. So it's from that comic. It's I'm not gonna tell you what comic it is. it's written by Alan Moore.
Yeah.
So you guys can go check out some Alan Moore comics, and maybe it's from one of his comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you guys meet each other and form the Hiroshima Lovers?
Okay, so we started out when it was me, Hanafi, and Alif. At the time when we started out, I think that was in 2012. At the time, we were pretty much just that a band jamming at my mom's house. We had the basic setup of drums and 2 amps, and that was about it. So we just went from there, wrote songs. And at first we were called the underpaid government servants, and we started recording some stuff. You could say it was pre-Hiroshima Lovers stuff. You know.
When is it?
Huh? When was that?
When the years you started with the Hiroshima Lovers?
Oh, okay. Officially, I think we started in 2016. 16? Yeah, it's been entering 3 years now. So in between that, we were taking a lot of I think a lot of time of our own sweet time to just record, write stuff. When the pre-Hiroshima Lovers days, we were writing material, and we also played a couple of shows. One of those shows, it was very random actually. We played one of the first shows was in Medan, Indonesia. We opened up for this one pop punk band called Lemuria. It was through friends of friends and all, and we thought, okay, it was a good idea to just go hang out and play a show, and that's kind of how it started out. And those two guys, they moved on with their own thing, and pretty much Paul and mukhriz and all, we go way back. I met Paul through skating in Taman Paramount, PJ, yeah, Viva la PJ. We pretty much had the same interests of same bands and all, and mukhriz, we played in a few other bands as well. We started out with Corporate Youth, right?
Yeah, Corporate Youth.
Yeah, Corporate Youth. I think that was the only band.
Yeah. We had another band, but just for...
Yeah, pretty much somehow we just ended up playing.
Yeah. So what's your reference?
Each of us quite, each of us have our own influences. For me personally, I like stuff from I think mostly for Hiroshima, speaking for Hiroshima, I think it's mostly stuff from Fat Records bands like Lagwagon, Descendants. Well, yeah, Descendants had a few releases. No Effects, Bad Religion, No Use for Name, and mukhriz here is more like, I think it was more to like hardcore stuff. Yeah, we like all sorts of music as well. Like for him, it was bands like, for us as well, I think it was bands like Minor Threat, Black Flag, Crow, Sick of It All. Yeah, Paul really likes Sick of It All, Comeback Kid, like that whole like really hardcore stuff. And Rizal, like he's pretty much on the same page as well. He likes the whole like Fat Record Epitaph.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who is contribute more in your music? Like who's the writer or the lyric? Who's manage the songs into one piece?
I'd say, most of the time it's Riz who does all the lyric writing and all that. And but I think we have our own. Whenever we go jamming and all that sort of stuff, we have somebody has a riff and all that sort of stuff. We just work on it after that. I think it pretty much goes on that.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a collaborative effort. Like I think it's pretty much from like, okay, someone has this riff, we're in the studio and like someone has this riff. Like comes, okay, I've got this riff, and like what do we do? Oh, okay, like maybe I'll like like even with the old, even with Hanafi and now with Rizal as well. Like everyone like puts in a little, and we work from there. Okay, maybe this part, like for example, maybe like this one song, Paul writes a riff, then maybe like, oh, okay, maybe I can like I'll improvise on that riff, and then maybe like mukhriz says like, oh, okay, maybe I don't like the chorus of this song, maybe you should change it to like this and that, and in the end I think it becomes like every song becomes like a collaborative effort. Yeah.
I think there be times when we just randomly jam and then it's like, hey, that's the new song.
I think that happens to every band.
Yeah,
almost happens to every band. As much as you guys don't like to admit it.
How much demos that you make already from you started until now?
Okay, we record most of our stuff with Isaac Music with Mokhtar. Hey, what's up Mokhtar? Jangan memandu ketika mabuk. Apa tu? So yeah, like with him we've this whole EP. Can you pass one of those EPs over there? Yeah. Yeah, that EP was recorded with Mokhtar Rizal of Isaac.
On the screen?
Of Isaac Music.
Yeah, it's here. Shit.
Yeah.
Hiroshima Lovers.
Yes. So like it was recorded with him. We do, I think, earlier prior to this EP, I think we had a few songs that were pretty much like just in limbo, random stuff that was just like written there, and a few songs that were not mixed and it's not worked on. It's pretty much just like as I said, in limbo. So I can't count how many songs we have, but I think including we have 5 songs. 5 songs on EP, yes. And other than that, in limbo and storage, I'm not too sure.
But this is our first.
But this is our first like official release, yeah.
So do you guys have any plans to make new demos for?
Yeah, like we're currently in the studio because over I think past year it's been our progress has been slightly slow. It's because we've had like change in members, regular programming and stuff like that. So like now, like we found ourselves a new sessionist. He's helping out with the drums and stuff, so that we're sort of like on track to like we're currently in the studio just writing stuff, trying to like make an even better second release, than what we currently have.
So it will be different in every single way from previous demos and in future.
Maybe we wanna try to take it a step further, probably improve on the songwriting a bit more, improve more on the lyrics. For me personally, I feel like lyrics are very important because you just gotta have something good to write about. And I think as you go, the process of it is I hate using this word, but you mature and you.
Getting older.
Well, no, no, not really. But yeah, you kind of build up those skills. I would say maybe, and it can, in a way, it does contribute to your songwriting. Your songwriting does get a little better. You're more confident with what you're doing as compared to the last EP. Maybe there were times you weren't I'm not so confident about this vocal track, I'm not so confident about this guitar track.
Yeah.
But this time around, it's like you take what you've learned from that last process and you try to apply it now, and it's I would say it's working out.
So how long did it take to make one single?
That actually depends. Actually, yeah. Sometimes if you're not blocked, you don't have a writer's block.
Sometimes we just go in the studio and you have a riff.
Yeah.
He has a riff.
Yeah.
He shows us verse, chorus, whatever. We start making it, and one jam session we could just get one song.
Yeah.
It's like a one
just
arrangement, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. But we still go in the studio next week to just polish it up, to make it better, nicer.
And to be honest, for me, I could take 6 months just to write lyrics for one song. Yeah, and it's just that I don't know what to write about, and I feel that this verse needs to be this, and I do have insecurity sometimes about what am I writing about, the language I'm using, that kind of thing. It is very true. It is. People do laugh at it, but it's if you're the lyrics, you write a lot of lyrics and all. Those things come into play.
Already done a lot of gigs in Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
So how about outside Malaysia?
Earlier on, it was pre-Hiroshima days. We played one show at Medan, Indonesia. Those guys are cool. Always cool. Always a pleasure going to Medan and hanging out with the guys there from Ammunition. I can't remember the name of the clubs and all. But yeah, it's all. That was pre-Hiroshima days. I think a year ago. I think it was a year and a half ago. We played with the MSGs, a band from Fukuoka, Japan. We toured the peninsula, which was went from north till KL.
Yawan, Malacca.
Yeah.
So you guys have experience outside from Malaysia? Just one time?
Yeah, just one time.
Yeah,
So
but I think
what
with
do you
our
think?
older bands as well, we played Singapore.
Singapore. That's
Mostly in Singapore or Indonesia.
Yeah.
What do you think about the difference between Indonesian or other country scene and Malaysia scene about music?
Okay.
Indonesia, I don't know. Indonesia's way ahead of us, but we're catching up, I think.
Advanced.
Yeah. And there was a time when I was playing my older bands and we were playing in Bandung, and we were supposedly the headlining of the gig, and I was watching all of these other bands play, and I didn't even want to play because these guys were too good. I don't want to play, man.
What band did you play last time?
I used to be a drummer for a band called Y2K.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
So in Malaysia, what do you think about the scene? The music scene, the mainstream or indie or underground?
I feel like it's getting better.
It's a lot better. There's a lot of good bands.
So many new bands.
So many new bands.
Good bands.
Yeah,
a lot of venues.
A lot of
Like sometimes
venues.
in weekend there's like 3-4 gigs, you know.
Yeah.
It's good, I think.
It's like whenever I look at like a flyer nowadays, I was like see what bands are playing, but I never like follow the date because it's just so many bands, so many gigs going on.
Which is a good. I mean, there's a pro and con to it, but.
And I think creative wise, like there's more creativity involved in, you know, I mean, there's more like effort, you know, I mean now with you know, recording technique is getting a lot better, a lot of bands are doing it like independent, and you know, it's getting there. It's slowly but surely. That's always good. Even us as well. Like, you know, we're still very new, and I think we have like this like process of like, you know, learning process, which is always very interesting. And for us, like, yeah, like as long as we can make better music and you know, write better material and all, and it's always good, you know, it's constantly growing. I guess local scene was yeah, I mean slowly but surely it's getting there somewhere.
So how far do you guys think about skateboarding and music? Are they related or not at all?
Definitely.
Oh, definitely. Like, you know, for
Definitely related.
yeah, I knew like you know, when I was a lot younger, I think when I was like maybe around 11, 12, like, I don't know, I got my hands on like old like VHSs, like, you know, search for Animal Chin, what else, Santa Cruz videos, like, and all these like videos and all, they always had like good bands. So I knew
Dia
that.
tulis nama band kat tepi tu dengan nama lagu kan.
Yeah,
Skip
yeah.
video tu. And then you go find it. Oh, siapa ni? Band apa ni?
Dulu mana ada Google.
Kita pergi kedai dia.
I think dulu pun aku layan kan. It's like I just like the song. I didn't know who the bands are. But then like you grow on. Oh, okay, you Googled it. Oh, this band is like SNFU. Oh, this band is like Angry Samoans, and yeah, like, you know, I think that's how I discovered like punk rock. And you know, Paul.
Yeah, pretty much discovered punk through skateboarding as well.
I discovered the Smiths through the Flip Really Sorry, the Ato Sari part. Yeah, it was a Handsome Devil, man. Yeah.
And also the PS1, PS2 have like
Tony Hawk.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's definitely had a lot of good bands as well. Yeah, not just like punk rock, it's like everything like hip hop. Yeah.
I mean, even like that's the thing about skateboarding, is it's an individual thing. You can just do anything that you want on a skateboard. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't need to look a particular way. Yeah, there's so many different people. Like how I grew up with skateboarding. I was in Australia at that time, and there was so many different groups. Like there were like punk kids, skaters, or hip hop dudes. And there are guys in the middle who just didn't listen to anything, but they just listened to whatever was good to their ears. Yeah, it was that kind of thing. But that's the thing about skateboarding, is their own individualistic sort of thing, that the expression on the skateboard, your own style. You don't need to follow anyone. And that's how punk rock is as well. It's like you just you just express that way in music as well, but you also have your own particular way of playing the music.
Alright. From the listener about your music.
What do we expect?
What do you expect? What do you want to give them?
I think it's
Have fun.
yeah, have fun. It's sort of like, I think I can speak for me and Paul. I think you know, like mukhriz as well. Like, and Rizal, I think it's like pretty much. We grew up from that whole, like, you know, skating, you know, and it was, yeah, as Paul said, it was pretty much like you want to express yourself, you just want to have fun, and pretty much that's what we wanna give the listener, like, you know, you can just do whatever you want, you know, if you're having fun and you're not hurting anyone else, you know. If you are, don't tell anyone. But yeah, no, just kidding. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, just have fun, express yourself creatively, be creative. That's what, for me, was what I learned a lot from skating and playing a band. It's that, like, just enjoy what you're doing, and just, you know, and hopefully from us we want people to like just enjoy our music and. You know, and just have fun with us, you know.
Don't let the man bring you down.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you know, listen to the Hiroshima.
So when the Hiroshima Lovers next gig?
Next gig we are playing Garage Studio in March. I think third. It'll be on the Facebook. Yeah, it'll be on social media. We're playing with a couple of bands there. We're playing, I think, with Diffusion.
How they want to find you in the social media?
We have Facebook at the moment, the Hiroshima Lovers. We are gonna start an Instagram soon. I've gotta find time to start it. Probably that mukhriz can do it, because I tend to avoid social media at times. But yeah, from
Bandcamp?
Bandcamp, yeah. You can go on Bandcamp as well, and you can just you know, send us a message on the Facebook, on the Facebook account, and we'll get back to you. No worries at all. We're all just pretty chilled out, you know.
Alright, you guys can promote your CDs and t-shirts now.
So yeah, at Skateshop. MCOP Mall, you can get our t-shirt, which is for 30 ringgit, and our CDs, our EP, which has like 5 songs, for 15 ringgit. Yeah, you can get it there. Yes.
So available at?
Skatze MCOP. Yes. And you guys are good and in good health.
Yeah.
Hope you all good.
From telling you my truth, what's left for me to give? But a torn and jaded empty page, consider